everyone, and welcome to vlog number 1. My name is Isabel Shields and I go to Concordia University, Wisconsin. And for one of my classes, my teacher told us to come up with a digital archive project, and I decided to do mine in the form of vlogs because I follow a lot of vloggers. I've seen it done. Of course, I'm not a professional vlogger, so these vlogs won't be as interesting, probably. But I just wanted to have kind of a visual timeline of everything that I'm going through so that I can show future generations or even people now, and so they can kind of relate to what I'm going through. And I don't know, we're just all in this together, and I feel like this would be a really fun thing to do in the midst of all this and while I'm home. So for today's vlog, I kind of just wanted to talk about how I got in the place where I'm at. I'm currently in Juneau, Alaska, so I kind of just wanted to talk about my experiences of traveling from Mequon, Wisconsin to Juneau, Alaska during this COVID-19 outbreak. And so I'll start there. So we had our spring break, and about 1 or 2 days before our spring break, our school told us that our spring break was going to be extended till I think mid-April. And so I packed a lot of my clothes, enough for like a month or so, and I traveled to Milan, Illinois. That's where my grandparents live. And I was just planning on kind of spending time with them, hanging out there, and then going to Kentucky, Hebron, Kentucky, to spend time with my boyfriend's grandparents and also go see the Ark, which I never got to see. I'm super upset about that, but it is what it is, and I'll see it someday. So I packed up, I traveled to Milan, Illinois, and while I was there, I was kind of trying to figure out what I was going to do. Technically, I live in Alaska. My parents are here. We're a military family, and we move every 3 years. So right now they're in Alaska, but I've never really lived here before. They moved in the summer right before my freshman year of college. So I've never really lived here. I don't have a permanent room here. I'm currently living in the guest room, kind of my room, I don't know. And so I couldn't just leave for a month and a half to come here to Alaska because I didn't want to risk getting COVID-19 from the airports and then bringing it back to school. So I was kind of just figuring out in Illinois, like, what my plan was, how long I was going to be in Illinois, how long I was going to be in Kentucky. And then the school drops a big bomb on me. I kind of saw it coming, though, and they tell us that school is canceled indefinitely. We're moving to an online format. And I kind of just started to freak out because I needed to figure out what I was going to do. I have to get my CNA license, and that's a whole different story. That's besides the point. But I called my mom right away, and I was like, I think I just need to go to Alaska because I didn't want to risk giving corona to my grandparents who are in the age range of dying from it. And so my mom got me a ticket the next day to come to Alaska. It was a 16-hour travel day. It was awful. It was boring. It was just not an experience I want to live through again. But I went from Milan, Illinois to Dallas, Texas to Seattle. And if you've heard anything about the Seattle airport, a lot of the corona started there. So I was actually really afraid of going there because that airport just not good. And so I went from Seattle to Ketchikan to finally Juneau. And throughout my whole travel time, it was really interesting to see all the people in the airports who were wearing face masks, who had gloves on, who had Clorox wipes and were wiping down everything, and how scared they were to, like, get near people, I guess. It was just kind of a strange experience. I've never really seen that before, and how many people weren't in the airport. I've traveled through Seattle Airport many times, and that airport's usually full of people, but it was like a ghost town. There was not a lot of people there. My planes too, I could have a whole row to myself. It was amazing, but it's just a weird experience. And so I finally get to Juneau, And I was told that I needed to quarantine for 14 days. It was kind of like a military requirement for me and my mom. So me and my mom started quarantining, and I basically just watched Netflix every day. I cooked a lot. I really didn't do anything productive. I tried to figure out my schooling and how my schedule was going to look. The teachers at Concordia, I think, have been like so amazing, the staff there, with trying to get everything like as good as it can be during this. I know going to an online format within like weeks of knowing that it wasn't even weeks, it was a few days they knew that they had to do this. I knew that was kind of very hard for most of them. So I was very impressed with all of it. And I don't know, I was just kind of figuring out what my schedule was going to look like because I'm 3 hours behind Mequon. So I wanted to make sure I wasn't waking up at 2 a.m. to go to a class. That doesn't make sense, but... So I was kind of just figuring that out, but doing a lot of nothing, honestly, while I was being quarantined. I didn't go anywhere. I stayed in my Alaskan condo. I don't know if you can see the view from it. That's a mountain. It's pretty amazing. I spent a lot of time with my cats. I know a lot of people aren't cat people, but I am. Here's one of them. That's Salmon. I don't know where the other one is. But that's basically all I did. And school started. In another vlog, I'll go over my school schedule and kind of show you guys like how I adjusted and what it kind of looks like for me when I wake up. Give some like, I don't know, tips. And so yeah. And I also in another, some other vlogs wanted to show the community in Juneau and how it's impacted them, because we're kind of like isolated from everybody else. We're on an island. So it's a lot different than what I've been hearing on the news of other places. So I kind of just wanted to go downtown, show what it looks like there. Juneau's a huge tourist area. So I just wanted to talk about how it's affected the cruise ship lines and how it's going to affect other businesses around Juneau. So hopefully that one will be a lot more entertaining than this video is, because I'm just talking. But I'll hopefully try to make it more entertaining in the next few vlogs. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of share how I got where I was, kind of give a base for my vlogs. And the next vlogs be more entertaining if you want to keep watching. But thank you for hopefully watching all of this if you made it this far. I guess if you're hearing me say this, you have. So thank you, and see you next vlog. Bye.